Hello and welcome to the House of Valentina. I'm Valentina and today is quite possibly my most anticipated reveal ever on my channel, and that is of my closet. So I'm being a little bit naughty because I'm keeping the doors shut because I don't want to give you any more sneak peeks. I've given a couple away on Instagram and there will be no more until we get to the full tour. But before we get there, I wanted to make sure you guys hit subscribe, give the video a thumbs up. If you are a fan of closet reveals as much as I am, I'm so excited. So we've got a before and after and a tour, and I can't wait to jump in. So let's just do it, people. Before I bring you in, I wanted to back us up just a little bit. We've been living in this house. We're in the Atlanta area. We've been here for about 6 years. And when we first moved in, the closet really wasn't my favorite. In fact, I was trying to see if I actually had some pictures of when we very first moved in, because all you could do was walk in and it was all wired shelving and it was just so oppressive. You could barely even open the door and it was really unpleasant. So phase one for us, when we were busy doing all the other renovations in the house, was to just go through and take down some of that wire shelving. We painted the walls out in a blue color and called it a day for a while. We had some IKEA dressers for some storage, and phase one was a pretty good phase, and that lasted us, yeah, it's been about 5.5 years. We were in that phase for a long time, and I have to be honest with you, I really thought that phase was gonna be like 6 months to a year at the most, and we were gonna do something really great in here. Well, I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to do, so I just kept waiting and waiting. Also, we had the wood floors put down somewhere in between there as well. We had wood floors put throughout the house, and so we had them rip out all of that carpet that used to be in here and gave ourselves some nice wood flooring and painted out the doors black. Then next, it was time to start getting the system ready, and I debated and debated and debated. I thought I was gonna go black on this closet. You guys know I've been thinking about whether I should actually design this thing with a window. Lots of decisions, lots and lots of decisions. But in the end, we ended up with something that has made me extremely happy, and the wall color is amazing and it is magnificent. We've got the Space Makers van and they've got everything there. And they're just unloading everything into the house right now. And I will try to show you the closet too. And there we go. Got lots of stuff going on in here. So yeah, very exciting stuff. And they'll be going in there. I will definitely be updating you more as we go. So, I know, I gave you a very quick before. I know it was kind of mean, but it was less than 4 minutes, okay? That was a very quick before. I just wanted to be able to share with you that this was a process and it didn't happen overnight, but once you see it, I think you're gonna be amazed by what you can do, and I'm gonna share all the secrets with you so I can show you how I did this on a budget. It wasn't cheap, but it was definitely way less than it would have been if I'd gone with one of the bigger popular brands for closet systems. So I'm gonna give you all my secrets today. I'm gonna share with you the things that I absolutely love. I've been living in it for a few weeks and I wanna share everything. So are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Guys are gonna die! Okay. All right, I'll sneak in and then you guys come in. Okay, ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? We get to have our own reveal. I love it! I'm so excited I can't breathe. I may need a minute. Okay, won't do that to you. All right, are you ready? First of all, you're going to enter into in our closet, because before all that wiring used to be in here, and now we have a nice open space which leads you into the closet. So Here we are, guys. I'm gonna start here at the entrance. I'm gonna work my way around and give you all the details of what we've done in here. We painted out the walls in Grant Beige by Benjamin Moore, and I love this color because it's really warm. It's got a lot of brown undertone, not the yellow beige of yesteryears. Oh no, no. This is a beautiful color. It's really warm. It really feels like a very high-end boutique in here, and I am just dying over it. So originally, I had the door not here. So when we put it back up, it's still black, and I need to have the painter come back, and we're actually going to be painting this out in the Grant Beige so that this wall will be seamless. But I have a few things that aren't quite done. A few things hadn't arrived, and I was just, you guys were getting impatient just like I was to be able to share this with you. So I'd rather just show it to you now, and I'll explain to you a couple of the things that we're waiting on. We're also waiting on the door handles for here as well. They haven't arrived yet. They've been out of stock. So I have the Buster and Punch hardware in my kitchen, and I've been matching the door handles in the house in like the special areas. So those will hopefully be coming very soon. Hopefully they'll be back in stock soon, and I'll paint out the door and I'll put the door handle up here. So that's that little bit. Then what I did is I actually had enough space behind the door to do something a little bit special. Rather than just having the door can still swing fully, I just thought I can do something back here. This could give me some really great storage. I want to utilize this little space. So I put some open shelving in here because I really wanted to be able to have a space where I could have some pretty things. This could end up being purses at some point. It could end up being extra sweaters. It's lots of storage. But I took those all the way up to the ceiling. You can also see that we've got all of the undermount lighting, which is really keeping this area really warm. The lights in here are actually dimmable. So what I'll do in the evening is I actually turn the closet light off, and the room can be on the dimmer only. So it's pretty cool. Then we can just turn the house lights back up and turn the little dim one back down, and it's amazing. I can really control the light in here, and it is insane. So cabinetry is from Space Makers, and I think I really kind of pushed their limits because they were like, you want to do what? And I was like, I know exactly what I want to do. I want this to feel very built in. I had gotten quotes to actually do a custom built-in closet. That was going to be even more money. So these guys are actually amazing. I could not recommend them enough. I'm going to leave a link for them down below. I'll leave links for as many of the things that I can today down in the show notes for you guys. But yeah, so getting the cabinetry in here was a pretty big deal. We got it painted, we got the cabinets. Then the next step was to get the countertop. And I'd actually picked out a countertop originally, and it broke in the truck on the way over. So we had to start all over, but I'm so grateful that that happened, because even though that first one was gorgeous, this one had a lot of this like caramelly kind of color running through it, and it's honed, and it is just chef's kiss delicious. I could just die. I love this so much, and I'll just stand here sometimes. And it really is like an art piece when you pick a piece of marble, and a piece like this is so inexpensive. It almost creates a problem because the countertop people almost don't want to take a job that small, but thankfully they've done a lot of jobs for me, so they actually were like, oh, we'll just give that one to you for free. I was like, thank you. But normally, even if you go and have it cut, it's such a tiny cut. Invest in the marble, do something really nice for yourself. The honed is just, it just feels really good when you touch it. There's no polish on it, and it's just amazing. And then I've got a few decor items in here. I've got my favorite candle, the Spirituelle candle by Madeleine. This is like ride or die, my favorite candle. It's as good as it gets. So I don't have that burning all the time. It's only if I'm gonna be in here for a little while. If I'm gonna be in here. So a lot of times I'll come in, I'm putting outfits together, and I love to pick things out, and I'll be in here for a while, then I'll have the candle going. Otherwise, I just have the little lava rocks, and I can just shake it and open it, and it will fragrance the room without having to have a candle lit. But yeah, we've got some really great decor items up here. Got a jewelry box from CB2, some cute things that I wanted to fill it with things that I really loved. I wanted to be able to set my day, set my mood with my closet. This is like sacred area for me, and you guys are probably going to notice that my husband's stuff is not in here, and that's because, yeah, he's not in here anymore. There is something that I have learned after being married for over 23 years, and that is that we are better off not sharing everything in life. But what is in here is this really great cabinetry area, and what I'm able to do is I'm able to store some of the things that maybe aren't as pretty on display. So I've got my sneakers down here. Everybody is like shocked that I own baseball caps, but I do actually own baseball caps. I think they're super cute and I love them. And I've got those tucked down here. I've also got lots of boxes from Chanel. I don't know if you know this, but when you order online from their Chanel Beauty, they send you a box. So even if you're just ordering a, $25 nail polish or a little lip liner, they will send it to you in a really pretty box with extra gifts. So I save the boxes and I use them to store just contact lenses and extra beauty supplies and just all that kind of stuff. So I've got those sitting down there. Then over here, I've got the fuzziest slippers you will ever find in your entire life. They're like wearing a stuffed animal on your feet. If you want the comfiest, coziest slippers that have ever existed in all of mankind, get yourself some of these. I got them in the white and the black, and I've got some storage down here for my little matches and my mirrors, and it's just great. I can just store some things that I don't want to look at. I had really wanted to put a cooler in here. I wanted to be able to have like a little refrigerator for champagne. I just thought that would be amazing to have champagne and strawberries in here. I actually was also intending to put the Nespresso machine in here, and it's just not practical without the refrigerator in here, so instead I just put decor in here. But I do have some outlets here, so that's really nice. I recommend if you're doing your own design, put some outlets in. It will really help. I did a DIY job on a little home goods piece. I just painted it out myself. I was gonna buy a piece for here, and I was like, $1,000. Okay, what can I do on my own? So I painted my own. That way I could splurge on other things in here. So let's move back a little bit. I'm gonna share the shoe area. Before we move too far into the shoe area, I want to show you my lighting. See, I saved on the art and splurged on the lighting here. This is one of my favorite things in the entire room. I splurged on the overhead lights. First of all, I've got the lighting that came with the closet. Splurged on that, but I also splurged with those that have the little dimmer on them. Yeah, those are little perforated ones that are by Kelly Wearstler, and there is something about that woman's designs. I just love her. She just rides that edge of maybe it's a little too naughty. And sometimes you just need that to just get you going in a day. At least I do. So these are perforated. They are gorgeous. And I put the little Buster and Punch hardware in here. And that's what will also, the door handle will match it when we get finished. And yeah, I can switch the lights on and off, and I can also dim the lights in here. I've got another piece that I painted myself. And so yeah, so save, splurge. And that's the key to when you're putting together any room, is splurging on the things that really matter to you and saving in the areas that you really can save. So now we're in the shoe area. Yay! Some people call it a shoe shrine. I'm okay with that. I really wanted to have plenty of room for shoes and bags. And what you're gonna see is that I have not filled this closet out. What happens a lot of times when you go to design a closet is they'll count up all the items that you have and design a closet around that. And I was like, I plan on having more than this. So just being totally honest, my dream has always been to start a separate channel. So that's the fun part about this, is that I decided that I was gonna do something kind of crazy and start a second channel. I know, you guys are like, what? How is she gonna do that? I know. But see, the thing is that my closet is just makes me so happy. And I wanted to be able to share more of what is actually in my closet. The items, the shoes, the great finds, the clothing and the outfits, and what's trending in fashion and what's caught my eye. And I just wanted that place. So I'm gonna leave a link for you down below so you guys can check it out and tell me what you think. I hope that you'll hit subscribe over there and help us launch a second channel, V's Closet. It'll be just a spin-off of House of Valentina, but I wanted to be able to really give it time to the clothing itself, to the shoes and everything else. So we started it's a fan page. For those of you who love clothing the way that we do, clothing, beauty, we're gonna talk about it. And yeah, it's just gonna be me. Just like every other video here at House of Valentina, it's just gonna be about clothing and beauty, and I'm so excited. Okay, so we have another big section back here, and this was the area that I debated the most because I really wanted to have some natural light in here, but I'm really close to my neighbors and you could see to the street. And I was like, you know what, for privacy reasons, we're just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna put a window in. I'm gonna fill this room out with as much storage as I possibly can. So I've got some serious drawer storage. I've got drawers halfway and all the way down to the floor and almost the entire section. And the reason why is because I knew I wanted to be able to put away a lot of stuff. I like to have clothes storage in a closet. I like to have things put away. Before, I would use baskets and boxes to kind of tuck things away. Even now, I don't even have the top area even filled out. I gave myself room to grow, and I think that can be really important. You have to be realistic when you're designing your own closet as to how you're gonna use the space, and is this all you're gonna ever have, or do you think that you'll be getting more? You have to think through all that stuff. So my drawers are, yeah. I've got a couple that are empty. This one's got bodysuits in it. I've got black bathing suits here. I've got white bathing suits down here. I've got a hanging area. I don't have a lot of long hanging space, and originally the designer that was helping me didn't even want to give me any hanging space that would be long, and I was like, no, I'll probably eventually get maybe a maxi dress, or I need some coats. And if I, for some reason, invited my husband back in, or we ever sold the house, somebody else will probably want long storage. So I do actually have a long storage area, and then I've got some really pretty display items of this gorgeous sweater sitting up here. And yeah, I've just enjoyed really just, one of my favorite things that I've done in here is that I actually switched out all the hangers to be matte black, and I just love the way that plays off of this hardware. Did you guys notice this? This is leather hardware, black leather hardware. I found it at CB2, and all the little details are what really just make this closet feel like $1,000,000, even though it was not. One of my favorite things in this room is the jewelry drawer. Ready for this? I've got the most amazing jewelry drawer right here. They're velvet lined. I've got space for a lint roller. I've got my scarves in here. Not too many scarves at the moment. We're about to fall, but I'm sure I'll have bigger storage areas. That's why I need those extra drawers, for when things get bigger. But I've got all my bracelets in here. I've got all my earrings and necklaces and everything super organized. And then I've got this one up here, which has all of my watches. And these are actually from Nordgreen. I love to just close that up. I've got my unmentionables all neatly put away. I absolutely love these little organizers. I found them on Amazon, and they make putting even belts away just nice and neat. And yeah, I've got all this gorgeous storage here. Then on this side, I've got this big wall where I've got all my sweaters stacked, of course, color coordinated. Can you tell? I just love having color coordinated closet. And I really like having a closet that has breathing room. I like that things aren't just shoved in. So I have a couple racks of non-seasonal items down in our basement area, and I do have the storage up top if I want to be able to store more in here. When I put it all together, I took everything out and just started over, and I ended up with just it was the most satisfying thing in the world to walk in here and feel like I could breathe in here, my clothes could breathe in here, and I was able to really very quickly get dressed and find everything that I needed. And it wasn't cluttered with a bunch of stuff that I don't love. And that was the one thing that when I put everything back in, I was like, only the things that I truly love and wear are gonna go back in here. And so in a weird sort of way, I really created a capsule wardrobe for myself. I love that idea that you can mix and match all your stuff. It's not a pure capsule wardrobe. I would say it's more pared back, but I love it and it's incredible. So if you're thinking about making over your space, one of my budget-friendly tips to you would be to just simply pare back what you've got and only have the things that you truly love in your space and that you want to reach for all the time, and then try to support it, putting the other stuff away. You don't even have to get rid of it. Just put it away. And if you find yourself craving it, you know where to find it. I've got more sweaters stored here. I've got this amazing little area here, and what I do is I store my steamer in here. I've got a little outlet right back here, and I was able to put the steamer in here so I can steam out items. I've also got one of my favorite little items in here, and it is a deep pillar. It's really, really great. I think having a deep pillar in your closet is really important, and being able to maintain your clothes really helps you to really stretch your budget and make everything really last. Then I also have just some bags if I'm gonna be washing lingerie or something that's delicate. The other day I put my cashmere sweater in here and washed it, and it washed perfectly. Okay, so you're probably gonna see a little bit of yourselves. Say hi to the camera, guys, because I've got a mirror back here, but it's really important when you're trying to get ready to actually be able to see what you've got on. So I put a full-length mirror down at the end. Weirdly enough, that is from IKEA, and I've had it for years, and it was the exact size that I needed for this space. I really love it. Back here, I've got more storage. I've got, at the moment, some shorts sitting in here. I've got my jeans tucked away down in these drawers. I've got plenty of space back here for all my trousers. I've got a little section of color. It's not very big because I don't wear a lot of it. I wear a lot of neutrals, and that's what makes it look so high-end and so boutique-like, is that I've limited the palette that's here, and I really just limit the palette in general as to what I wear, so it just works for me. I don't think everybody has to limit it as much as I do. This is all about you and your journey when you're making over your space, and for me, I created my dream space, so there you go. I've got a little section of black hanging here. I've actually got two sections of black, and my favorite part of this entire closet is my lingerie section. I have an entire area of hanging lingerie. I literally live for lingerie. I just absolutely love it. I love having something beautiful to sleep in. These are the Lily Silk ones that I was telling you guys about recently. I have their pajamas. I have little short sets that I like to hang. These are a cute little one from Victoria's Secret. And I really like to keep all of my items steamed out before I put them in. I like to keep things really neat and tidy. And the reason why is because it saves me a lot of time when I'm getting ready in the morning. But I've also got some more drawers here where I've got lots and lots of tank tops. I've got my workout gear in here, and it just, the whole overall room is just the most amazing thing ever. So the other thing that's not in here yet, I've actually ordered a really cute little Mongolian fur little stool that'll sit down here at the end. And the rug that's in here right now is not the one that I originally picked for the space, but the one that I ordered never came, so I just ordered this one off of Amazon, and I gotta tell you, this is the most amazing rug. It is so thick, and the quality is incredible. It literally looks like the ones that we were looking at in RH, but I got it off of Amazon, and it came within a couple days, and I'm like, I should have just done that before. But yeah, there you go. That is the big closet tour. If you want to know more about the things that I've actually got in the closet, make sure you hop over and subscribe to the new fashion channel, our House of Valentina V's Closet fashion channel. I know that you guys are going to absolutely love it. It's definitely not going to be like anything else that you've visited before. I think that's kind of how you guys feel about House of Valentina. We demystify and we make it accessible to everyone, and that's what I really wanted for a fashion channel. It's going to be very different. It's going to be very personal. It's going to share the things that, why I wear certain things, what attracted me to them, how to look for the right fit on things. It's going to be outfit ideas. I feel like that's just such a struggle for me. I really wanted a place that I could just have some outfit ideas so I can get ready faster in the morning. And also I want to know, like, what's on trend? Should I invest in this? Is it going to be here today, gone tomorrow? What's the color of the season for fashion? I just had to have it. So I hope that you will check that out. I'll leave a link down below for you guys, but I hope that you enjoyed our tour of the closet. I'm I'm excited to share this. Maybe a little bit nervous. I guess it's always a little bit nerve-wracking to share something that's so personal. Thank you again. Make sure you are a subscriber. We're right here at 300,000. It's the most amazing thing ever to have this growing community with you guys. And I guess we'll just go on to 500,000 now. We'll just keep growing. Thank you. It's truly our honor and delight to be a part of your lives and to be able to open our home up to you and to know that we're among trusted friends. That's an incredible thing for us, and that really means a lot to us. So thank you again for joining me, and I'm gonna go hunt down my coffee cup. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.